Ever logged into Policy Center for the first time and felt completely lost? Tabs everywhere, a sidebar full of links, and no idea where to even start? You're not alone. Here's where most beginners get confused. They treat Policy Center like a normal website. It's not. In this video, I'll show you exactly how the interface is laid out and how to move around it like someone who's used it for years. In the last video, we covered what Policy Center actually does. Today, we're going hands-on with the interface itself. The screen layout, how to log in, your daily workspace, and the main navigation tabs you'll use every single day. By the end of this video, you'll be able to open Policy Center and know exactly where everything is. Let's start with the big picture. Policy Center's main screen is divided into a few key areas, and once you recognize them, the whole application makes a lot more sense. At the very top is the tab bar. This holds your main navigation tabs, a quick jump box, which lets you jump straight to a record using Alt+//, your list of unsaved work, and an options menu for things like preferences and logging out. Just below that is the info bar. This shows context about whatever you're currently working on. For example, when you're inside a policy, it can show links to navigate back up to the account level. On the left is the sidebar. This is contextual, meaning its links change depending on what you're looking at. It also contains your actions menu. The middle of the screen is the screen area. This is where most of your actual work happens, like viewing account or policy details. And finally, there's the workspace, a separate panel that pops up for things like adding a note or adjusting preferences without leaving your current screen. Here's something worth remembering. Because Policy Center generates its screens dynamically, your browser's back button doesn't work the way you'd expect, and you can't bookmark individual screens. You'll want to rely on Policy Center's own navigation instead. To log into Policy Center, you need three things: a supported web browser, the correct URL for your instance, something like localhost:8180/pc/policycenter.do in a local dev setup, and your username and password. Once you're in, Policy Center takes you to your startup view. By default, that's the My Activities screen under the Desktop tab. One important point many people miss: you can customize your experience through preferences found in the Options menu. From there, you can set your startup page, regional date and number formats, your default country, and how many recently viewed accounts or policies show up in your menus. These changes apply the next time you log in, not immediately. And the Desktop tab, your daily workspace. This is something you'll definitely use every day, so pay attention here. The Desktop tab is your personal hub. It's technically built for underwriters, but every user type sees a version of it. Inside, you've got several key screens. My Activities shows tasks assigned specifically to you. You can reassign a task, skip it, or mark it complete. And you can filter by things like due within 7 days or overdue only. My Accounts. It shows accounts you've recently worked on, so you can jump straight back into them. And My Submissions. This is where you track policies still being quoted, bound, or issued. It shows details like the primary insured, effective date, and current status. Then My Renewals. This works the same way, but specifically for policies coming up for renewal. And My Other Policy Transactions covers everything else: policy changes, cancellations, reinstatements, and audits. And My Queues shows activities assigned to your team as a group, rather than to you personally. You can claim one for yourself with a single click. Think of the Desktop tab as mission control. Everything that needs your attention funnels through here. Beyond the desktop, Policy Center has several other core tabs, and each one has a specific job. The Account tab lets you create or find an account, and once you're inside, you'll see everything tied to it: contacts, locations, policies, and transactions. The Policy tab takes you straight to the last policy you worked on, showing both the policy contract, what's actually covered, and policy tools like notes and risk analysis. The Contact tab is your central view of a person or company. Their details, accounts, policies, and if integrated, even claims or billing information. If reinsurance management is enabled, you'll also see a reinsurance tab, used to manage reinsurance agreements. The search tab is where you look things up. And here's an important distinction. Policy Center offers basic search, which is a fast, free text search powered by Solar, and advanced search, which searches the database directly and supports more precise filtering. The Team tab is for supervisors. It shows real-time workload summaries so managers can see what their team is handling and reassign work as needed. And the Administration tab is where authorized users manage users, groups, permissions, and producer codes. Let's bring it all together. Policy Center's screen is built from the tab bar, info bar, sidebar, screen area, and workspace. You log in with a URL and credentials and land on your desktop. Your personal hub for activities, submissions, renewals, and more. From there, the account, policy, contact, search, team, and administration tabs give you access to everything else in the system. If this made Policy Center's interface click for you, smash that like button. It really helps this channel reach more Guidewire learners. Comment below and tell me, which screen do you use the most in your daily work? My submissions, my renewals, or something else? Subscribe for more Guidewire Policy Center content, and let me know, should the next video cover account and policy files in depth or search functionality?